What's up, guys? Bill here from DFS Fantasy Factory. Going to go over the day 10 results for Draftkings, the 25-day review challenge that I'm doing for these 5 lineup optimizers right here. If you're new to this video, what I'm doing is taking these 5 optimizers and tracking their optimal lineups for 25 days just to see which one is producing the most points. If you're interested in what I'm doing here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that you get future notifications of the new videos that I make. And also hit the like button if you don't mind. I appreciate that. So we'll go ahead and jump into this here. For today's results, I do have they are for last night's 3-game late night slate because I wasn't able to get the I play on a basketball league and on Monday nights and I wasn't able to get my lineups in by 7 o'clock, or I think they started at 7 last night, but. So I went ahead and there was a 3-game slate at 10, so I went ahead and did that slate. So for day 10 will be a 3-game late night slate. Um, Before we get started with the results, just a reminder for the I have a vote video that I made, so you can vote for the next optimizers. I'm going to be taking the top two optimizers out of this video series, which so far looks like Fantasy Labs and Daily Fantasy Nerds. But there's still a few days left, so we'll let that play out, but I'm going to be putting them up against 3 or 4 more optimizers for a whole new video series. I have a link in the description down below. Just go down and click that video link and go to the comment section and type in the name of the optimizer that you would like to see in the next series. There's only 2 votes so far on that video, and they're both for line stars, so make sure you go over there and vote. That'll kind of better help me know which ones to put in there because I made this one and a lot of people were saying they wanted to see other ones in there. So make sure you go in there and vote for the next optimizers. Go ahead and jump into today's results. 5th place, not a surprise, we got DFS Army 5th place. 258 points. Here's their DraftKings results. Here is their optimal lineup. Go ahead and go to 4th. Got Draft Dashboard. I'm sure that's not a surprise either. Draft Dashboard and DFS Army have been switching back and forth from last place. I was kind of concerned that I didn't know if this would be good information or not, but after making these videos, I'm noticing that it's pretty consistent. Draft Dashboard and DFS Army are near the bottom pretty much every day, and Daily Fantasy Nerds and Fantasy Labs are near the top pretty much every day. But we'll keep it going, see how it turns out. Draft Dashboard got 271. Here's their optimal. Here's their DraftKings results. Fantasy Labs, they actually got 3rd place today. Surprise, surprise. They're usually 1st or 2nd place. 274 points, and here is their optimal. Here is their DraftKings results. Let's see who took down Fantasy Labs. 2nd place, RotoQL. RotoQL's actually had a couple good days they're putting together here to bring themselves back into the competition a little bit. 281 points. Here's their optimal. Here's their DraftKings results. And here's 1st place, Daily Fantasy Nerds. That's not a surprise either. Daily Fantasy Nerds and Fantasy Labs just been taking turns getting with 1st and 2nd place. Fantasy Labs has pulled away a little bit, but I don't know if I'd think too much into that because Daily Fantasy Nerds has stayed right with them, has been very consistent with getting 2nd places pretty much throughout the whole series here. They've had a few 1st places as well, but Daily Fantasy Nerds has been the most consistent that I've seen so far. But here's their optimal. Here's their DraftKings results. Alright, so here's for today's video results. Here's the rankings before the video. Here's the rankings after the video. What I basically do for the before the video, I just add that to today's video results. So Daily Fantasy Labs at 2591. Fantasy Labs at 274 today. So we'll just add Fantasy Labs that and that. That's how we get the 2865. So rankings after the video here, we got Fantasy Labs 1st place, Daily Fantasy Nerds 2nd place, RotoQL 3rd place, DFS Army 4th, and Draft Dashboard in 5th. DFS Army and Draft Dashboard have just been kind of hanging out at the bottom, like I mentioned before, and Fantasy Labs Daily Fantasy Nerds been hanging out in 1st and 2nd consistently throughout the video here. And RotoQL is just kind of hanging out in the middle of the pack, but pretty much it for this video here. I will let you know about the pricing before I move on here. Fantasy Nerds, $24.99. I actually put a link down in the description for you where you can try them out for free. Just click that link, make an account, and you can try them out for free. Pretty simple. RotoQL is $29 a month. I also put a link in the description so you can try them out for free as well. DFS Army and Draft Dashboard, both $39. I took the links out of the description because I recommend not using them, considering the production that the players they've been putting in their lineups have been pretty bad, and so I'm definitely not going to be recommending anybody to go try them out. But if you got some money to spend and you want to spend $59 a month, that wouldn't be a bad idea either for Fantasy Labs. But like I've kind of mentioned throughout the series here, Fantasy Labs seems like a better value for $24.99. It's over half the price, and they're pretty much producing just as well. They're only down by a few. I think they're down by like 150, 130 points or something like that, but that's really not bad for after 10 days. So I see more value in the $24.99. But if you have the money and you want the best lineup optimizer out there, so far this video series, Fantasy Labs has outproduced. But that's pretty much all I got for you. If you if you're new to this video and you like what you're like the content that I'm putting out, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notifications of future videos. And make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate that. And I think that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you on the next video. Good luck to everyone.